Hey everyone. Well, as you can see, you've caught me kneeling here in the church, and kneeling has been something that's really been important in my life, and I've really missed it in this time when we haven't had church because, during our church services, we're asked to kneel. But I wanted to tell you kind of my story with kneeling. Some of you know this, but when I was in my 20s, I struggled mightily with drugs and alcohol. Tried everything, just nothing worked. Invited a lot of pain into my life. Found myself at a place though when I was 28, ready to do something, ready to change my life. So I went to AA. And I'd gone to AA before, but I'd never gotten a sponsor. And this time I was ready, so I got a sponsor. And he checked my willingness right away. He said, so are you ready to listen to what I have to say to you? And I said, I am. I'm hurting. I'm ready to listen. I'm teachable. And he goes, okay, good. So first thing he said, we can get started with this right away. He said, when you go home tonight, you're getting ready for bed, I want you to kneel next to your bed. And I want you to thank God for keeping you sober today. So that's today. Tomorrow, when you wake up, I want you to make your bed. And I want you to kneel next to your made bed and ask God to keep you sober today. And that's at the minimum. You want to stay on your knees longer, but those are the two things that you ask God for, to keep you sober and thank God and help you stay sober. Okay? Can you do it? I said, I can do it. Now, one thing that must be said, this request, if me as a priest, kneeling next to my bed, that's not a big deal, right? Me in my 20s, where I was coming from, being asked to kneel at my bed, that was a big deal. I was not how I rolled, so to speak. But you know what? I keep saying it. I was in that much pain, and I was willing to do it. So I did it. And some people have laughed when I've told them this story, and they see, I'm talking about kneeling. What they can't believe, you made your bed? It was both things, but I'm talking to you tonight about kneeling, because kneeling was the thing that really changed my life. And what happened was, a couple of weeks in, I'd started thinking, what is this going to do? But was willing to do it. But a couple of weeks in, I found myself staying on my knees longer. Like he said, I was communicating to God in my feeble way. So that happened. And then about 6 weeks in, one of the things you struggle with as an addict or an alcoholic is just the desire to drink and to use. It haunts you, your life, and you can't get away from it. And about 6 weeks in, doing this routine, I woke up one morning and I realized I had not thought about drinking or using in a week. And that something had been removed from me. And I didn't do it. So as you can see, kneeling has such an important place in my story. And one of the things about kneeling that I really would like to impart is, when you kneel and pray, it doesn't really matter what you say. The posture, that vulnerable posture of kneeling and submitting oneself, that is the prayer. That is the prayer. It's saying everything that needs to say. I'm not God. You are. Help me. That's what it's saying. That's what kneeling is saying to me alone. I know kneeling is not sexy. It's not. It's old-fashioned. But what I'm telling you is that kneeling to God packs a wallop. Amen.